Over the last week, we have all had a lot to digest in the report from the Premier's Economic Recovery Team. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the future of the province so far. As a father of 3 children, as your Premier, and as a proud Newfoundlander and Labradorian, I too feel the gravity of our fiscal reality. I share your determination to take action. As the COVID-19 pandemic has shown, we are resilient, and government can indeed respond quickly. Thank you to Dame Moya Green and all the members of the experienced team for volunteering their time. This report should be the loudest bell to be heard throughout Newfoundland and Labrador. This is the pivotal moment in our collective history. The problem is clearly laid out before us. We are not on a sustainable path. Our debt sits at over $47 billion. And for a population of over 500,000 people, that is simply an unbearable load. As the report points out, for that same population, we have over 800 government buildings, 259 schools for 63,000 children, more than 180 healthcare facilities, and over 9,000 kilometers of paved roads, more than the entire Trans-Canada Highway from St. John's to Vancouver. A lot of numbers, painting a clear picture. Many of the issues we are dealing with have their roots in the fact that we are still operating with a population model from the 1970s. We're talking 50 years ago. A time when our province had 6 children for every senior. Now, we have almost 2 seniors for every child. And that just doesn't work in 2021. My friends, the world has changed, and so has Newfoundland and Labrador. So are we now prepared to do what we know we must do? I know you, the people of the province, are intelligent and know that we need to act quickly. These urgent actions include things like raising taxes on those who can afford it, eliminating bonuses and reviewing salaries to protect jobs, evaluating the future of Nowcor and our future positions in oil equity, investing in technology, innovation, and the green economy, amalgamating health authorities, creating a new deal with Memorial University, and examining the purpose of school districts that continue to keep empty schools open. This is bigger than any political party, period. The decisions will be collectively ours as to where we go from here, but they must be informed decisions, because we know they will be hard ones. This approach needs to be fair and balanced, built on principled ethical action, a moral covenant to act based on answering one fundamental question. Not is this decision good for me or my group, but is it good for the future of the province? Through consultations, everyone has the opportunity to add their voice. My friends, we all knew this was coming. But as we step forward to correct our dire financial situation, it is a step in the right direction. Our position today is not one that was precipitated by the vulnerable or seniors on fixed incomes. They will not bear the burden of this weight. We have learned the lessons of our past and understand the value of rural Newfoundland and Labrador. It's not going to be about doing less. It's about doing it better. We are better than where we are today. We need to do government differently, eliminate waste, extinguish redundancies, and above all, be accountable. This and all future governments, including boards and agencies, have to act responsibly, operate within our means, and introduce accountability frameworks. Elected and non-elected officials alike need to be held to account. We need to reflect on core competencies and decide what government needs to be. because this is about righting the ship. We simply have no other choice. Put it in context of our own day-to-day lives. Many of us have a home, a car, and a family. If every month we are spending 25% more money than we are bringing in, that's 25% more than we have, month after month after month. Well, you know, it won't be long before we had to change that, or someone will change it for us. None of us want that. Our province is spending more than we have. We are borrowing just to pay interest on what we owe. Over $1 billion a year with nothing to show for it. Our credit card debt is out of control. The numbers in the PERT report should ring loudly for all of us. This situation predates the pandemic, and it has been compounded exponentially by Muskrat Falls. How we got here is one thing, but the question at hand is, what are we prepared to do? We are Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. We will tackle these problems together. The easy path, perhaps the most popular path, is to fight amongst ourselves, to use this report as a mechanism of division, to ignore the facts, pretend there is no problem, and to further entrench the status quo. I am confident you want us, as leaders, to embrace the facts, face them head on, and to change the future. Because division has never made us stronger. We need to be united in this fight, in new ways, to create a voice that will answer the call. In the wake, hope will emerge, and the answers chime in on more positive notes. We will address population decline with a focus on immigration and retention, because after all, people are paramount. Everything else is an accounting exercise. We will approach fluctuations in oil and gas by furthering our green transition and promoting our unique position in this industry, leaving a lower carbon footprint as we move to the next phase. We can be global leaders in this transition as we harvest our full clean potential. We will continue to grow our technology sector because there is no border when it comes to the brightest minds and the places they can take us. We will streamline healthcare and reinvest savings into the social determinants of health, because healthy communities mean a healthier province. These are just some of the bells that will ring out in our reclamation. I left my life as a doctor to get involved in government to help, not to win an election, but to secure the future of this province for my children and yours. I know you are ready, and so am I. I will not yield to the challenges ahead, and I'm confident you won't either. We can and will take back the navigation of our destiny. I will not hand that to somebody else. All it takes is unity to realize it, courage to enact it, and the motivation to start it today. Thank you very much.